Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the All Majors tournament. We are having a winners round 2 match between AP and Kuro on the red side and Dadik and Graz on the blue side. I'm Vale, and commentating with me is Maso. Hi, Maso.
Well, so this is going to be a little bit different from anything we've seen thus far, in that we have map area randomizer, which means that everything that is in fungal waste will still be in fungal waste. All the transitions that go in through fungal will be normal. But if you were to leave fungal waste to say Fog Canyon, so when these runners will go left out of Queen Station, they won't necessarily end up in Fog Canyon.
Yes, that is correct. Also worth reminding people who are not experienced with this is map area rando. So transitions between sub-areas of the same main area are not randomized. So fungal waste to Queen Station will still be fungal waste to Queen Station, just like City to Sanctum will still be City to Sanctum. And another gimmick story that we have, maybe even more interesting, and I would say probably more game warping, is Split Claw, which randomizes the ability to jump from left walls and right walls separately. This really messes with movement.
It absolutely changes the logic for areas. And with Split Claw, you tend to see a lot of early wings and half of a claw, and the other half tends to show up pretty late. So we'll see whether or not that happens.
Yeah. And because these teams really love content, we are proud to say that they also added an extra lore tablet. It's just a little extra for us. Okay. I see all racers are back, so I will count them down.
All right. And because these racers really like content, they decided to have me roll a seed. I don't know why they decided to do this to themselves, but here we are.
Maso seeds are best seeds.
So
If you
runners,
didn't watch last night, Master cursed somebody with a failure hunt. That was brilliant.
it was a little bit painful to watch, having been on the wrong side of the pale war hunt myself, but fortunately we've not had a race decided by a pale war hunt yet, so hopefully that does not change here.
Yeah, and I vote the same as well. What's really interesting is Kingdom's Edge 0. I'm not sure if I've ever seen this before. And
Now,
Edge is a very huge area, and they will save a lot of time not having to do that.
yeah. But with City of Tears 9, if this does turn into a pale war hunt, I anticipate teams going there to try to find pale war.
Yeah, Edge is a pretty dense area, especially in the upper part and below rows. Definitely worth hunting for Baylor.
Yeah, and it's just big.
Another thing you may have noticed, since we are doing the area general, we don't want any races get locked. We have turned on scatter as well as race. So we put there's the wind station with green parts on the left and they're set right to left and right part, which is correct. And they got the supposed to die, not the cross side. I expect them to know we will get the CA stuff. There's some issues going on, but we are sorry to this. Beep, beep.
Alright, so we have Kuroshi going to city storerooms.
Graz choosing Hornet instead. With Greenpath 5, I can't hate it too much, because Greenpath is a lot denser than City. So Greenpath 5 may just be better than City 9.
Yeah. Like, these are both very reasonable plays. And there's our first major. It's a nail upgrade in city storerooms.
Yeah, probably not what you're looking for. We really want some movement right now.
Yeah, you definitely want movement now.
So some minor thing. We are starting with 47 major items because Split Claw means there are 2 major claws.
And there's a
And
fireball at Hornet.
yeah, it's better than anything Kuro found in City, so win for Green Team. And if you're wondering about Split Claw and which one is the better claw, it's almost always left claw. So runners would really like to see left claw first. And Kuro found Durian. And it's going to make their crossroads experience a lot more annoying. We see Kuro opening the lever towards Quirrell Tablet and then not going to Quirrell Tablet. I assume they're going to go after Tall Bench, which makes sense.
Yeah. And there's a
Since that
Dream Nail at City Cornifer.
Its City is being very nice in the way that all of its majors seem to be reachable early. Except it's not really being nice in the way that the majors it has are bad majors. Like Dreamnet is nice, don't get me wrong, but it's nice like 20 minutes from now.
Yeah, you want to see dash. Or at least something sort of movement. Which neither team has found yet. There's our first pale ore in green path. Over at the Hunter Totem.
Yeah, we can expect Graz is going to get it soon as well. And I hope we don't get one of those races like what just happened an hour or so in the Racing BC where Trampas is the first horizontal and the only for an hour.
Yeah, that would be not ideal.
Yes. So far, the racers are really just following one another because there's only really two plays you can make.
Kuroshi not getting the damage boost up to that Rancid Egg above Lem. We'll see whether or not that costs them.
I think Kuro just checked it. Assumed that was a quick slash. It is
No.
bad, but not game losing. No?
No, Kuro missed it.
Oh.
They got the damage boost in the right direction, but were too low and didn't get enough height.
Yeah,
So Lantern in green path at the map.
Interesting. Yeah, what I would like to see is what Kama is saying, a bit more transition checking. I think we would like to find this Crossroads 6, because Crossroads 6 is extremely promising.
Yeah.
Of AP remembering the worst Lord Tablet in the game, and then not checking the Crossroads transition.
Yeah,
An interesting decision.
Yeah.
In area Rando, you don't need to kill the baller backwards. You just walk there, and before the baller is the transition. And that could have been anything.
Yeah. And even if you don't want to do the transition right now, at least do the bend.
Kuro checking the fungal transition from City. Let's see.
And that
it's
is...
Epic. Oh, it's Crossroads from
No,
Lantern.
this is
Oh, that's so
Crossroads.
good. That is so good.
And with that Lantern that they just got, they can go through here.
Yeah, this is very good for a team. I really expect our first major progression to be there. AP took that Lantern and went straight to No Eyes. I can't say I agree with it, but I respect it.
Yeah, especially without a spell. But I respect this decision even if I don't agree with it.
Well, we spoke to the racers before the race, and a lot of what they said is they're here for the content. They want to provide some good entertainment, and AP is really doing his part.
Yep. No Eyes is down.
And as expected, it just doesn't give anything. Dadik missed the egg as well. Now they get the background logo. Nice.
Okay, and it was a King's Idol.
Yeah, no big loss for Kuro, luckily.
Yeah.
Where is Dadik going? Guess selling to them.
Yeah.
I don't think. Oh, they do have one Paylor. And with 6 in the city, it's not the worst idea in the world to check Nailsmith, so I would probably wait a bit.
Yeah, this is one where it's a toss-up whether or not you check it or not. Okay.
Graz finding fungal from Sports Room. And this fall could be Dirtmouth, or it could be Fungal Core, the better deepness fall.
Yeah, that's not the deepness drop that it normally is, but you know, it is a deepness drop.
No, this is coupled. The all transitions will be reversible. You can go back through transitions.
Yeah, it's coupled, but it's unmatched, which means the directions won't necessarily line up.
Indeed. Oh, Kuro not checking the blue leg transition when they already had the infected benchfly with them. But gets a DV stag at Celubra.
Yes.
Now, in map area Rando, this doesn't give any deep transitions. And with just one in deepness, that probably won't be checked for a bit.
Hold on, Dadik made it to Crossroads. Was that from Blue Lake?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, aPress getting that fireball at Hornet.
Speaking
Sure
of
wish that
distant village, Graz just found it. How did Graz get there?
they also have the stag because it was at Salubra.
Oh yes, Dadik went from Blue Lake. My apologies. I guess we will see. Probably the Crossroads clear is the most interesting, since either Force Knight or A-Mount or Gloves will have our next big thing.
That or it'll just lead to Fungal 5, which has something, maybe.
Kuro,
Possibly, who knows?
Kuro got that benchfly all the way across the arena and just found another on the left waiting for him.
Yeah,
It's funny.
it's welcome to Infected Crossroads.
Yeah. Managed to avoid dying to the explosion, which is very well played.
It looks like aPress is going to try Fireball Skip across Queen Station.
Doesn't have enough soul, I think. Oh no, they do just barely, and executed very well. Yeah. This is vanilla, and they knew this, but they can check Leg Eater, so it's a good play.
Yeah. With Fungal 5, it makes a lot of sense.
And Monomon. First progression in Black Eye? We're not that far away.
I mean, we don't have any logical access to Fungal Waste, but it could be one of these transitions that the teams just aren't checking, so...
I suppose there's also the fact that I think Durian was at the simple key, which does require some extra movement as well. They
Yes.
probably will need a dash before Black Egg at least. Yeah, we're seeing Graz and Dadik both splitting Crossroads. I don't think I hate this. There's nothing better left to do.
Not at all, especially with all the transitions coming from Crossroads.
Another payload behind Myla. It's nice when the payload just happens, especially early on. You feel a bit more courage when you check Nailsmith that way.
Alright, and there's Waterways entrance behind Mila.
There's Waterways 3. Oh, Dadik. Okay. Has to fall down but doesn't die to the Belfry. Very nice
Okay.
save.
I believe Grimchild and Defender's Crest both at Grubs.
Okay. So that is already 2 majors taken care of. Still 4 left, so definitely worth doing more checks.
Yeah. We'll see whether or not Graz finds anything here at False Night.
You have to by now. Like, where else would things be? Red team finding fungal core as well, but from a different entrance than Team Blue.
Yep.
Okay. No, the dash rings at False Night, I believe. Oh, I guess it wouldn't be a mass associated with dash rings at False Night.
It wouldn't. Also, going up from Leg Eater puts us to Queen's Gardens at the Moss Prophet, so that's not going to help us at all.
Indeed. I think, have we seen Mount from any of the racers?
No, we haven't.
With this infection, one of the only good things that comes out of it is you get to check Mount very early. And you even have a
Yeah.
boulder killer in the fireball.
We're seeing Kuroshi head over towards Moloch. Don't think we've seen this yet either.
I think you are correct, yes.
And aPress fighting Elder Who. Just seeing all of the wonderful warrior dreams from aPress today.
Yeah, I don't know why AP hates himself today, but I enjoy watching it, and he's doing a pretty good job. And with Fireball, this one's not that bad.
Oh no,
AP
Graz.
upgraded his nail.
Yeah, AP upgraded his nail for no eyes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I respect it.
Okay. That's Elder Who down.
Dadik also gonna do Molek. I don't think. Oh wait, where was that dash?
Oh,
Was that dash at
dash
Molek?
at Moloch.
Well, Dadik is doing the right play then.
Yeah, Dadik is just about to find that.
Now it's a really good moment to hope Dadik doesn't die to Molek, but with 2 lifeblood and a fireball, I expect they should be fine.
It's like, please don't come, Cursor Runners. More than we have to.
Molek. It's Molek. There's no way it goes wrong. Kuro doing the Ancestral Mound we were talking about earlier.
Yep.
Shall see shortly if there was anything here.
Yeah, I believe there's still 3 unaccounted for majors in Crossroads, which is quite a few.
Oh, finds a Paylor. Always helpful to get.
Yeah, it's not a major, but it is a 3rd Paylor.
And Ancestral Mound looks pretty barren. You can get baited a bit by the pop-up, but nothing too big. And yet
Nope.
Dadik does take care of Molek without any difficulties and fixes up the dash.
Okay, and Graz checking the transition from Crossroads to Green Path, and it puts you at Isma's back door, so not much they can do there.
In the meantime, AP has been doing a right side fungal and didn't get too lucky with it, unfortunately. But there's still potential from Bretta. Yeah, right side fungal is actually really good with these settings. The split claw adds a check at claw, and the 2 Lord Alberts in Mantis Village are also checkable with T-Pogo.
And there's Howling Wraiths at Dash Master.
Yep. The AP does get a major, but once again, not really an essential one.
Yeah.
Still looking for that first vertical. Does AP have lifeblood for on, or is that part of the skin?
That's part of the skin.
Okay, very interesting skin. I'm sure there was someone in chat who did a skin check earlier.
Yeah, Colette was here earlier and did a skin check. Alright, anything at Split Claw?
There's always one good check and one bad check with Split Claw. Yeah, checks out.
Yep. Also, Kuroshi getting dive from the totem by Gome journal entry.
Don't have soldiers, they have to go back for the dive entry.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice to remember this transition towards fungal.
Yeah.
AP trying to pogo up the tablet inside here. This is not easy. Let's see if he gets it.
And that's Dirtmouth Stag. So that actually gives players access to Dirtmouth. We've not seen that yet.
Yeah, very good point. Especially since we already have Sly unlocked.
Yeah. And Kuroshi's headed straight there.
Wings
Zelda has the
Zelda.
wings.
Yeah, that is very helpful. And Clothesly? No, another Paylor.
No,
I don't want to
Claw's just going to
curse.
be a pure nail.
Yeah, I don't want to curse the runners too much, but I feel like there won't be any Paylor hunt. It seems like the Paylors just want to happen.
I mean, with all these Paylors coming up early, can you blame me for thinking that's what it's looking like?
Definitely not. It does make sense. I have seen a left claw nail for in a practice run at some point, so it can happen.
Yeah.
But I do expect that if it's a claw nail for, it will be the second claw, not the first one. AP's enemy really doesn't want to behave, but does get a soul totem in the end. Nicely played.
Honestly, it behaves more than it usually does for me.
Agreed,
Okay.
yeah.
Graz doing Elderhu, Dadik finding that dive, and that Dirtmouth Stag.
Very close race so far. Like, no runner ends up very far behind on their progression chain. And we have, like, what, 2-3 minutes difference on wings with this? That's really good.
To answer chat's question, both claws could be at Nailsmith. We could have our first claw at nail 3 and our second claw at nail 4.
Yeah. Would be interesting. And I assume completely logical. I don't think any Paylor was too bad.
Yeah.
Graz really eating a lot of pancakes, but did manage to heal up a bit. Oh no. Nope. My apologies, Graz.
Okay. And we're seeing a Nailsmith check from Kuro.
Meanwhile, AP needs like some soul refills. I assume that's why they're doing Mantis Lords. Or maybe also for the transition check, because in area Rando this could be useful.
Yeah. And there's still 2 majors in Fungal, so I
King's
like
Brand.
this.
Was that King's Brand at L4?
It sure is. Add one to the counter, Emo.
Yep. Again, we already have 4 Paylor. I do not expect this to be as bad as it was yesterday.
Yeah. At least for our runner's sake, I really hope it's not. And there's a white fragment at Massive Moss Charger, along with a nail upgrade.
Still one thing left in green pot. So that area is just too big and too annoying. We could just also be behind MMC. There are 3 more checks, I think.
Yes, 3 more checks. Only one of them's logical, but they can access the other 2.
I expect all runners would know to do the acid tank.
Yeah.
Now I just hope they remember to get to the vessel fragment before the lore tablet, because climbing out of the lore tablet can be very annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, some people said they can do it with wings only. I've never got it to work with wings only. Don't know what your experience with that.
I've personally not gotten it to work with wings only. I've seen other people do it with wings only. Shade Cloak at Grimchild, by the way. So
Yeah,
it seems like Graz and Dadik have been rushing grubs, and it's going to pay off there.
well, it's only the second dash. If it was
That
the
is
first
true.
dash, it would be a huge advantage. Second dash, it's not that
It's not
big.
nearly as big of an advantage.
Did Kuroshi skip the first tablet in Sanctum? I feel like they did.
Yeah. I'm not
I
seeing any checks from Soul Sanctum in the recent items.
I sincerely hope this does not come back to bite them. But yeah, the lore tablets have this thing where some of them are just so forgettable. Okay, Dadik also about to get the news that Nail 4 is not nice. Do they have enough money? I think they do.
They have plenty of money.
Well, you say plenty, but it's 250, 800, and then just 1000?
Yeah, it's 250. Well, it's 250, 500, 750, 1000.
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, I forget we are reducing the cost sometimes.
Yeah.
Now, Kuro not having fun in Hellroom without a nail art, understandable.
Yeah.
Also
Hellroom
without the claw.
living up to its name a little bit.
But with City 6, I can understand doing these checks.
Yeah.
Finds a great slash in Hellroom. Love
That's
to see
just
it.
mean.
And at some point, they also got a Shriek. Red Team did. That will
Yeah.
come
Shriek
in
was
very
behind
helpful.
Mantis Lords.
Oh, wow. Mantis Lord's being good. I haven't seen that before.
There was also a simple key back there, which with Dirtmouth having three unaccounted for majors could be something at Egg Shop.
It really could be. We also don't have all fragiles, and we don't have shop key, and there's 5 checks in KP, but for some reason it's always like shop. Elegant key at Soulmaster. This could pay off if the claw
That
is at
could.
elegance for warrior.
And we're
And
seeing
Dadik
a Tyrant play from Kuroshi. This is
Dadik
logic, so
following. Please tell me Dadik didn't skip. Oh no, the Palonestial was the tablet that would have skipped. Okay, we're good.
yeah.
And Graz following AP through Fungal now. It's nice to know that even if there is something behind this Sanctum chain, no team will be too far behind on it.
Yeah.
Dadik skipping that lever through the wall. We'll have a lot more fun in Hellroom with that nail art. Or wait, they don't
It's
have a
like
nail art. How did
they
they
don't have
skip
the
that?
nail art. Oh,
Oh
left
my
claw.
god.
Oh boy. Oh, that's bad.
I mean, blue are
That's
right there.
bad. Dupe Wings, by the way, at GG.
This is a massive seed indeed, yeah.
Iki was at Soulmaster at the dive check.
Yeah, blue will have this shortly. It's not a big problem for the race.
Yeah.
And AP in Kingdom's Edge, I assume they're just checking transitions, which is a correct play. You do have to check transitions. Maybe also doing some checks for payload hunting.
Yeah, some pale ore, some rancid eggs.
I think the wings was at 5, right? The rancid eggs really not a concern.
Yeah. Claw was at the Soul Warrior 2 Geo drop.
Yeah. I just hope Dadik goes straight to Elegant Key after Soul Master. And when you
Yeah,
invest the time to do Clawless Sanctum, I expect you're going to follow the chain no matter what it is.
absolutely. Especially when it leads to something in City.
Yeah, no Shriek for Blue Team because they haven't done Mantis Lords yet, so the fight is a lot slower.
Yeah, they just got that raid. Which, coincidentally, also in Mantis Village.
Yeah. And Kuro back to the Tyrant. I'm not sure why they left in the first place, but yeah, probably we're going to finish it now, having Shaman, or not Shaman, having Shriek, sorry. And yeah, Dadik about to get that claw right away. And the good thing for a blue team with this behavior is now Graz won't have to do the backtrack from Bretta bench to go to Mantis Village twice. Just use the claw. And also these Mantises are being a lot nicer to Graz.
Looks like aPress is going to try to skip into Right City. Do this reverse swim skip into Right City here.
That is a really cool play. And it is doable, but it's tighter going from right to left than it is from left to right. At least that's how it
Yeah,
feels for me. I think
like
with good
having
turnarounds, it
that
should
left
be
claw
fine.
does not help you at all coming from the right, where it
No,
definitely does from the left.
no, the left claw does help because you cling on the left wall after you dash under.
Yeah, although you can't playing as close to the water, so you don't have as much room to dash.
Yeah, I suppose.
Kuro, meanwhile, just matrixing those orbs.
You love to see it. And let's see what Tyrant has to offer. A journal entry. Did anyone see GPZ on
300
AP screen?
essence.
Okay. Is that vanilla? That could be, I think.
It might be vanilla.
Yeah. Oh, AP found
And
KP.
Graz finding that King's Pass to Cliffs goes back down into King's Pass from Cliffs. Always funny when that happens in Transition Rando.
Also funny how Red and Blue just randomly meet in KP from two different sides.
Yeah. We'll see. aPress is probably also going to find the funny.
Yeah, we would expect so. Grass having some fun with left claw, not being right claw. Which it happens so often, especially when you're used to some certain movement and you've practiced a lot with full claw, then split claw can really mess with you. Was there nothing in KP, really?
There is a Fragile Heart, which might have something, but besides that,
Yeah, I would love to see Divine checked right now.
yeah. Which I expect to see from Blue. Looks like Dadik's doing that right now.
Heavy blow. Sorry, Phil. Not the greatest. Probably bite it just to get the other check, which makes sense.
Yeah.
I think Graz is just now going to Mantis Village. Because last time he was here, he decided to go into Fungal Core instead, which I think is the correct play, to be honest.
Wait, did he go into Fungal Core? I don't remember seeing Fungal Core on either side.
I think so, yes. I
He
know
probably
they
did, and
had.
I was just looking at something else, honestly. So
So I didn't see him do it. I saw him go up from this room with left one wings, and I just assumed that's where he's going up.
okay,
I could
chat
just
is
be
confirming
hallucinating.
that Graz did in fact do Core, and that I'm just blind. So thank you, chat.
Fungal Core drop led to KP. Yeah, that checks out. Now Grass can do the life flood here, which AP couldn't do. This could be very bad for Team Red.
Yeah, something's
And
here.
yeah, that is bad.
That's certainly something.
And because of this, AP might forget about it and just do stuff like Sports Room or who knows what else.
Yeah.
And Blue's going to have Fungal clear as soon as they check the Mantis Lord's rewards.
Yep.
Now, Dadik did find a way into Right Side City. And, well, I guess there's not that many majors remaining. Oh, Shadesword right away. Very
Yeah.
lovely. Yes, where is AP going? My left transition, I guess? Not
Yeah,
much
checking
else around
these.
here.
Yeah, checking these transitions. So about to find that pale orb by Mila.
Yeah. And Graz also in Kingdom's Edge. Yeah, I guess there could still be Paydor. We haven't seen Lower Kingdom's Edge from AP. Oh, and Graz is going right out of there. Yeah, good. Oh yeah, the platform silent here with just left going wings. So it's not fun.
Yeah.
Graz does have the Bretta bench, so it's not the worst thing in the world, just a bit annoying.
Okay, simple key at King Station.
Oh, Shot making a very good point. Yeah, from the top of Pleasure House, you can check the transition towards Kalo, and that would
Yeah.
have been interesting to see.
Especially because we've not seen Crystal Peak at all yet, and there's Peak 4.
Yes. Well, I expect CPIC itself to not be that much of an issue since. Oh, actually, no, never mind. I was going to say there's two drops that fall into CPIC, but there aren't any in map area Rando. Those drops
Yeah,
are
they
from
both come
Crown to
from
CPIC.
Crown. Yeah. Like with map area rando, the only ways in are from Dirtmouth and from Crossroads, I believe.
I think you are right, yes. Because the transition to Resting Grounds is a drop, and you can't go up a drop.
Aiden
Yeah,
bringing up a
CPIC
good point in
could be
chat. We
interesting.
did see Peak from the Mimic.
Well, maybe Aiden saw it, as I didn't.
I do briefly remember seeing that.
Alright. Is Kura going for Glowing Orb? I want to see this.
Well, I didn't even know you could elevator squeeze there. And yes, Kuro is going for Glowing Womb.
And Glowing Womb not really going for Kuro though. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
He's going to keep trying, it seems. Yeah, I don't know. Have they done the Acid Totem and the Volcanian transition yet? So I think I would like to see that done before Glowing Womb.
I don't remember seeing it, no.
Dadik found waterways from it was the pleasure house transition, apparently. And here's your sea peak. Oh, I
Yep.
expect Dadik will sit here and clear it all.
Yeah, Dadik will definitely be spending some time here.
And left claw is by far the better claw for sea peak.
Yes.
Should be able to do everything really with left claw dash wings.
And Dadik finding Fog Canyon as well from Crystal Peak.
Interesting. It's Fog Canyon 0, but some transitions could be relevant.
Yeah,
We still haven't found Basin. I think is the one big place we haven't found.
that's true. Basin is pretty difficult to get in map area Rando.
It could be saved by the tram though. Would always be just tram from Deep Nest.
Yeah.
And if the tram is in Basin, then bad luck. Kuro did in fact do Glowing Gloom and got rewarded with a Dream Gate.
Wow.
Yeah, even with how
that is absolutely a payoff. aPress
yeah,
up
how
in,
much time they spent, it's worth it. Sorry.
yeah, aPress up in Howling Cliffs. Do we see this from blue team?
I don't remember seeing Cliffs. And I like this because it is Cliffs 1, but Cliffs is very dense.
Yeah. It's dense, it's short. Might as well just do it.
It's just City Crest and Crystallized Mount.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess always do Seamount first. I think Seamount has said something in almost every race I've played.
With early Lantern, definitely.
They do still have 3 things left to find, so unfortunately for them, won't be able to just warp out and leave Cliffs alone.
It can drop down this transition though and check it.
Yeah, third what? What else do we have left? Oh,
And
Tubby
it's
Vanilla.
vanilla.
Have we seen RG before? I don't think
I
we
don't
have.
think so.
This is very interesting because there are now 2 areas that Dadik is the only player with access to fall for. But
I
RG
think
is pretty
3.
fast to clear.
One of them's pretty useless, being Fog Canyon, but like Crystal Peak, Resting Grounds, and Fog Canyon, Dadik has just found a chain with all 3.
I mean, AP found Ismas at the Lord Tablet in Howling Cliffs. Love to see it.
Collector's map at 0.
And Kuro in Beastland, as a reminder, we found DV extremely early into the seed. And this is the first time somebody's come back to clear it. With Deep Nest 1, not surprising.
Yeah. We could see a vanilla Hera though, which would be funny.
It would be, yes. We are still waiting for that right flame black egg.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try and pay attention to Seer. A bit hard because the text is a bit small on our end, but should hopefully be readable. Queen Station Stag. Yeah, that's not too important.
Yeah. Queen's Garden Stag in Beast Den. That is important. Because we've not found a way to Queen's Gardens yet, have we?
I don't think we have. Now, in area Rando, it's a lot less important than in normal Rando. You can just find the green pot to Queen's Gardens transition, which puts you in upper QG anyway. But still nice to have the stag.
Yeah. And there's no guarantee that we find that.
And Graz also doing Beaston. I guess their movement happens to be the most annoying movement possible because they can't do the skip into Beaston, although they have wings and half a claw. If that
Yeah,
was either right claw or if they had C dash, they could have skipped in. Unfortunate. Speaking of C dash, as in Darkness.
yep.
And that's the last major in Deep Nest. I'm guessing Kuro just going to go up towards QG, check the transition, and probably leave the rest of this Deep Nest for a lot later.
Yeah, this would make sense to me. Dadik finding another simple key in Resting Grounds. aPress in Waterways. Not exactly sure how he got there.
I don't know either, but I know Dadik was in Waterways very early in the seed, so it can't have been too hard to find the area.
Oh, there's that Hera from Crypt as Graz is in Beast, and that's partial credit, right?
Yeah, it happens to be a bit late, so it didn't help skip the devout, but still nice to have and good timing. Yeah, let's see our favorite track, especially in map area Rando.
Oh, Flower Quest?
Yeah, Dadik just come on, Dadik, I want to see it. Really knows how to keep us in suspense.
Nothing.
It's
Just a double
kind of
mash
vanilla.
charge. Graz, you have Shade Cloak. You can just Shade Cloak through this devout.
Yeah, it's maybe a bit tight for some people to shade cloak through devouts. And
Yeah.
also it's pleasant to kill them.
I mean, I suppose that more so depends on what you have. But if you have stuff to kill them, it's very, very cathartic to just kill them.
Well, they have Shriek Shade Soul, whatever their preferred method of Water Killer or of Devout Killer, then it's available. Okay.
Descending Dark in Junk Pit, meanwhile.
Very nice.
And aPress finding that Shade Cloak at the Grim Tent.
And Graz going into Watcher Spire. This is interesting. I think in all majors, for some reason, Spire is really, really good. It always has at least one major. Let's see what it is this time.
There's only one city major left, but what's left in... We know one of the two city majors is Kingsburg.
Yes. I think you may be cutting out, Maso. I hope it's just on my end.
Yeah, hopefully chat can let me know if I actually am cutting out.
And AP takes that C dash and goes straight to the CP transition. Love to see it. And dash a Dung Defender. Okay. Thanks for the call out, I did not. Oh, Dung Defender lower in right side waterways. Yeah,
Wait, was there a dash
out.
there?
That's what
I don't
Jot
see
is
a
saying.
Duke dash. I don't see a Duke dash on their recent items.
You make a good point, actually. Yeah. Maybe got confused by the dash at Grim Tent. And we see on Kuro's screen a nice feature of the map mod. It shows you which areas you have transitions left to check. And it also gives you a route to those particular rooms.
Yes.
Especially if you're a beginner or if you simply forget stuff, because it's easy to forget stuff, always make use of the map mod. Hopefully it's not broken in area Rando. I know it is currently a bit broken in room Rando.
Okay, there's Dreamgate for blue team behind Watchers. So that's what's there.
Yeah, and that's also city done. So we don't have to hunt out of love, which is a very good news for all racers. Now they go into the wrong mannequin and finds a dash master. Yeah, that is why you don't warp out.
Yeah.
Well, Graz doing a bit of light deepness. We know this probably won't give anything since the major is in darkness at the Master totem.
Yeah. Oh, there's a dash at the White Defender King's Idol.
Okay, Tim is just a psychic. Yeah, that confirms it.
Tim's almost right.
Yeah. Kuro
Not
shade
not
tipping over the
not Dung
front.
Defender lore, but it is
Kuro
at something Dung Defender related.
and AP did find CP as well.
Yeah.
Kuro's shade doing the usual shade things, like fireball just to annoy everybody.
Oh, absolutely. And there's Awoken Dreamnail in Crystal Peak.
Interesting. And left claw is the good claw for White Palace. And this is
Yes.
a Master Steed, so if only we had access to White Palace right now, that would be a very good play. I don't think we do just yet.
Yeah, I don't believe we found Basin at all. And we've not found Trampath.
I'm sure it's just going to be an upper C peak. Yeah, Graz also looking at the map, trying to figure out what's left to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, area Rando is hard.
Okay, there's another Palor in Crystal Peak.
Was that 5 total or 6 total? I can't
I
read.
think that's 6 total for blue.
I will have to believe you, yeah. Yeah. AP following in CPIC as well. Since Dadik took a bit of a detour earlier, I guess AP will be relatively close for the rest of this.
We'll see whether or not AP also detours because resting grounds.
I guess, yeah, you have to at least get the bench. And resting grounds is better here than CPIC. I kind of forgot this was here.
Okay, Shopkeeper's Key at Crystal Guardian 2. And Dadik immediately going back and checking that.
You love to see it. Especially when you know there's one thing you have to find in Dartmouth.
It's not there, though.
That is so lame for a Sly with Shopkey. It's just 4 things in there.
Yeah.
Kuro remembering the Spirit Essence check in Pleasure House. We're not playing with Spirit Rando, but this is nice to see that random guy die.
There was something in Egg Shop, but that got picked up already.
Kuro also following the Spire.
Yep.
Pretty
So this is
sure
about to be their Awoken Dreamnail.
Indeed. Yeah, Graz doing Sharp Shadow. It's a bit of a shame that Graz is losing all this time in Lightness. I don't even think it's necessarily strictly worse to do Lightness first, just a bit unlucky.
Yeah. Especially with not being able to get into Beast Stem right now.
Yeah, like I'm assuming that's the reason. They don't want to do Beast without Right Claw. Or C dash.
Unfortunately, that C dash is in Dark Deepness.
Yes.
And Dadik finding Void Heart in Crystal Peak. So that's Crystal Peak done for blue.
That's very convenient. It's a pretty big area, normally makes you go to Crown. But this time we decided to be nice. See, AP is in fact full clearing resting rounds. Don't remember exactly what he's gonna find in crypts, but I know there was at least one thing.
There was Hera here for sure.
Yeah, you would be right.
Speaking of which, we've not seen a Black Egg check.
We have.
Oh wait, yes we have. You're right,
I
we have.
definitely saw someone warp to Black Egg Quench at some point.
You're absolutely right, and it was just garbage there. It was like 2 relics or something.
Yeah, chat says it was a king idol.
Yeah.
See where Dadik is going. Checking the well, maybe? I don't know if either runner has checked the well. Dadik went to Grubfather but only picked up one thing. Did they get the other one earlier, or do they just really
Yeah,
want
they got
Panthers
Grimchild
first?
earlier.
Oh yeah, that was Grimchild. I really cannot remember anything today, huh?
Remembering anything with these settings is really, really hard.
Yes, chat is pointing out, this is a really close race. We are
Yes.
roughly 15 checks apart. We are 2 checks or 2 majors apart. Yeah, and both teams have played well.
Yeah.
Seeing some left waterways from Dadik.
And Duke
What
Dreamnail from Red Team.
I think waterways was pretty much all junk pit. So that's
Yes.
where Dadik should go. Kuro doing Hornet. I swear AP did it already. I swear
AP
AP did
did do
Hornet.
Hornet already, but there's also Shape of On.
I suppose, yeah, maybe Kuro is more familiar with it, or just had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not about familiarity because they have Vispas. Yeah.
Yes, this has been a very close race. AP and Kuro, meanwhile, missing one of those Tailors that Blue has.
It can't have been too bad. I don't think Blue really went out of their way for anything, so I expect Red
that's
to get
gross.
it.
That's gross. Tram pass at Shape of On.
Interesting.
That will let Red get to base him.
Yeah, Graz basically lost location in that C-Dash is really bad for Blue Team.
Yeah. Okay, that's where that 6th Paylor was. It was just a fly.
Where could the rightful be? I think
Great
in White
Claw
Palace
could
at this
be
point.
Great Claw could be anywhere at this point. Honestly. Like,
Well,
that's
yeah,
the thing with Split Claw. You'll often see wings and half a claw, and that gives you almost everything.
Yeah, but red is at 12 majors remaining. I think it's about time for the pro to show up. Okay, chat says right coin abyss. I still believe in my white palace wall. Wait, wasn't Kingsbad at nail 4? Chat is mean. Chat is really
Kingsbrand
mean.
was at nail 4, yes, but we have all the pale ore for it for both teams.
Do we? As I feel like with this Drum Pass and the Kingsband at nail 4, if you were red, you would have gone to Basin already if you could, or to Abyss already. And AP does remember that Mantis Lifeblood is very unhappy about it.
Yeah. It looks like Kuro has just been struggling to find things to do.
That's area. That's an E-Pass Grim.
Oh, that's... Yep, I suppose I should have expected that. I did roll this seed, so...
Okay.
I should have expected garbage.
And now Graz finally finding that C dash. Probably not very happy about it.
Not at all.
AP checking
Meanwhile,
black as well.
yeah. Dadik checking cliffs.
Yeah. Nothing too difficult should be here. We have the lantern for journeys. Yeah, I would like to see the drum play, especially
Yeah.
if Red also has King's Brand.
Yeah, neither team has picked up that King's Brand yet, but they both have access to it. And it looks like aPress is headed right there.
And I think they're going to Crossroads for the check at the elevator.
Oh, yeah. So we're seeing Queen's Gardens, I believe for the first time, the seed from Graz.
Yeah, it is QG1. It's not necessary to rush it, but it is good to do sooner rather
Yeah,
than later.
especially when you have the stag. Wait, do they have the stag?
I'm pretty sure both teams should have it. That was not
Okay.
at all hidden.
Yeah, I think
And
both teams have. Yes, both teams have the stag. Okay.
Kuro is in the trap. I like seeing this.
Yep. Dupe Shriek at the elevator pass lock check.
At least it's not right claw. That would have been horrible.
I mean, honestly, given some of the options that are left, that might be preferable.
I mean, name one thing that's left that's worse than Grim.
Um,
That
Lake
makes
of
my point.
On leading into White Palace. Like,
When you have C Dash and Dash and Ismaz, is Shape of One even that bad?
I mean, you just have to walk all the way there. It's a long, long walk.
It, that is true, yeah. But you spend more time in any Grim cutscene than you spend in the entirety of walking to Lake of One.
Okay, I cannot get behind this, Dadik. I think Graz and Dadik have done this both matches. I think both of them were Pale Ore hunts, and both times they killed Nailsmith with a Shades.
I respect it. I absolutely respect it. Uh, yeah, Tim, so Grim had the elevator pass.
Yep.
Fun.
Yeah, minus C-Dash and minus Shade Cloak.
Kuro going straight into White Palace. I
Yep.
respect it. I definitely agree with this. Well, AP, I guess hunting some transitions. I'm not sure what they would be looking for though.
I'm not 100% sure what they'd be looking for either.
Maybe they're looking for Tower of Love because they're missing one major in the city.
Could be.
Because other than that,
Yeah.
I feel like they should have all access.
Yeah, it might actually be a search for
Oh
Tower.
my
Oh, there's
god,
Basin.
massive.
And, yep, Red Claw and Palace.
I called it. Oh my god, that's a siege. That really is a siege. Yeah, I guess Squirrel will just have to do the boring normal movement White Palace from now on.
Chat bringing up a good point that Kuro could have just checked the transition above the tram for aPress to get to Abyss. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, Graz seems to get a base in Tall Bench. Possibly not going into White Palace, which would be very unfortunate.
aPress
Understandable, but unfortunate.
going to Lost Canaria first. Maybe Kuroshi was the one who went to Nailsmith earlier.
I don't know. Abyss is definitely the better play.
Transitions are not matched in these settings.
So normally they should be matched, but Racers agreed to have them unmatched. Kuro is getting the nail right now, but a bit late because AP is already in the room with Broken Vessel.
Yeah. Like, we're looking at nearly identical check counts here from both teams.
Yeah, it's very nice to watch. The major difference speaks a completely different story.
Yeah.
And all of that was, I think, just the deepness mishaps from Blue Team.
Yeah. There just being nothing in light deepness. Really being unfortunate.
Yeah, I think Deepness 1 is probably one of the worst things you want to see on an all majors tracker. Like right up there with Edge 1 and City 2.
Yeah, you don't
Just
want to see low numbers that are not zero in those areas. And Blue finding that right claw.
and they're not far behind on it. It's very nice how they've managed to keep it close.
Yeah. What major are they missing in Queen's Gardens?
I have no idea where that was. Definitely not Traitor Lord. I know I've not seen Red do Traitor Lord.
Yeah.
Swim in Atrium. That's a place.
And Kuro just leaving?
Forgot to check
Oh,
what's at the
to
top.
do the check.
That's funny.
Yep.
It happens sometimes. It's better to check now than to just assume it's not at the top and then get trolled and lose 10 minutes to it.
Yeah. Chat informing us that a dupe dive was in QG. And yeah, aPress' sojourn to left base and was a complete bust. So that could give Blue some time to catch up.
Yeah, that is very convenient for blue team. Assuming they go to Abyss and don't do the exact same thing.
Yeah. Which I don't see them doing because they already have King's Brand. They've already picked it up.
Yeah, let's hope you are correct.
Totem on the way to Trader Lord. Thank you, chat.
That should be the next check for Dadik. Not much else you can do.
What's remaining in Dirtmouth? NMG is left. I think that's it.
For blue team, it's also Grim.
Yeah, blue team is also Grim.
You see Kuro in Path of Pain and out of Path of Pain.
Yeah, I don't dislike this here, grabbing the first 2 checks. Especially if you're more comfortable with the back of White Palace than you are with Path of Pain.
And Lord Tablets adds 2 more checks to the top, so it's a lot better in Lord Tablet Rando. And the major was at Abyss Shriek in Basin. Oh wait, Dadik is doing the arena.
Yeah,
They
I don't
have
know
the QG
why.
slag. I know for a fact they have the QG slag. And I think they've just been reminded. That is unfortunate.
Okay, nail upgrade in Abyss for that base and major.
Yeah, and Dadik now getting that final dive. While Graz having some fun with White Palace.
Yeah.
Well, not too much fun apparently. That stupid skip will either work first try or never work. There's no in between.
Now, if the major is in Path of Pain and Graz goes there first, that certainly could help them out.
AP is doing Pale Lurker. Do you have any idea why? They have nothing better to do. They're just
Nothing better to
doing
do, just
content.
doing checks.
I swear, AP just trying to give us something to look at. Fair enough. Imagine if they find a shaman here. Well, I guess not.
Alright, is Graz going to continue in Path of Pain? Because nothing in the back of White Palace. And yep, Graz is going in Path of Pain.
Yeah, I would think this is a default clear of White Palace. What Kuro did was cute, but most people will just full clear Path of Pain first. Yeah, if you look at the tracker, both teams have all fragiles.
Yeah.
Actually, is that 6 unbreakables even? I feel
That's
like it
all
might be.
unbreakables, yes.
No fragile hands yet. Don't think we've had any in the tournament. Or there was one during a non-restreamed race, I think.
Yeah, Kuroshi not looking too comfortable with Path of Pain here.
And it's guaranteed to be required. It could just be the next check in Path of Pain, but hey, if we're lucky, we get to go all the way to Seal of
Seal of
Binding.
Binding, yeah. Baited by the God Tuner.
As usual, Dadik doing Dung Defender. And yeah, we know the final dash was at the King Rider below Dung Defender. This is a good play. I wonder if AP has Sly saved. Because if it doesn't, I think it would make sense for him to just go and save Sly himself.
Yeah. AP also probably just looking for checks too. If you find vessel fragments, mask shards, obviously shaman stone, those would all be useful.
And to boost the percentage at the end, of course, for bragging rights. That's the
Yes.
most important part of the bragging rights. Yeah, I don't think Kuro will need any help to finish Path of Pain. Although Graz is maintaining the lead he started PoP with.
Yeah, Kuro's just been kind of sloppy in Path of Pain, honestly. And that Sharp Shadow is not helping matters, I don't think. There's Cyclone partway through Path of Pain. And it looked and Kuro's about to go get it.
It's gonna be the next track for Kuro. Dadik now doing Glowing Womb, which we also know is a major, but Red are already finishing.
aPress just saying, see you, Markov.
It's understandable. And Sports Room. This could have been relevant because we have Lord Tablet's Rando.
Yeah.
I don't think we saw anything behind it though. EP sacrificing Dashmaster for the unbreakable strength. It's understandable for the final fight, but I feel like Dashmaster deserves the honor of being in the end screen. Wait, is this False Knight for Dadik?
Yes, it is.
False Knight?
Seeing False Knight and THK at the same time.
I think Graz already did False Knight, that's why Dadik has to do it. I assume he wants Failed Champ.
Yeah.
I don't think the major was a Failed Champ, I think they're missing something.
It wasn't. They haven't done Grim yet, and it was at ePass. Locked check.
Oh, I see, yeah.
So I do think this is definitely a bit of a misplay from Blue, and not just because we know that it's not here.
I mean, it's hard to call not doing Grim a misplay, because who would want to do Grim?
I mean, with Dirtmouth, I don't think they have anything left in Dirtmouth besides Grim.
You could be right. You probably are right. It's guaranteed to be required. But even then, I feel the hatred of Grim. And I can understand why they just wouldn't want to do it at all costs.
Yeah.
Graz seems to be going for the fight now. Yeah, will be annoyed at having to fight Grim and not seeing that it's required. And Dadik will be annoyed at wasting their time, but what else could Dadik do, really? He could have started Grim himself, that would have been the end of play.
That would have been what I would have done, but yeah.
Synced climb. That's very nice to see from Red Team. And double underplot.
You'll love to see.
And we have a GG in chat from AP. Expect Kuro to
and
follow.
Kuro.
Yep.
I figure we can let Red finish. Not Red. Red's already finished. Blue finish because they are just about done.
Yeah, and we have 30 minutes until the next race. We have all the time in the world.
Yes.
Thanks. We'll let the racers know.
Also, failed champ being vanilla. Dadik getting the
Yeah,
bad news that it's something that they can't do yet.
yeah, they're literally waiting. This was really close. Because technically this is supposed to be like second seed versus 15th seed. And
Yeah, and that is not how this is played out.
yeah, blue team have really overplayed their placement.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one team you really don't want to see in losers bracket right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dadik going for the elevator check. Before even seeing the elevator, I think they realized that's the only thing that could be left.
Yeah.
And Graz just starting the trending fights. I'm assuming Dadik is the one who saved Sly. Does Dadik not have Black Egg Bench?
Don't
Apparently
think
not.
so.
And in the area Rando, this is actually annoying. You can't just go from there to much.
Yeah.
Okay, that jump really not like Dadik. You'll have to see it. Yeah, this entire race could have just been deepness difference.
Yeah.
Like if Graz just happens to do deepness from the left rather than from the right, we might even see a different result. Probably
Yeah.
not, but potentially.
It could be. It very well could have been different. I'm very curious to see the locations cleared in dirt in deep nest for both teams.
Yeah, probably a huge difference. I would say what 15 more from blue team.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Dadik did find his way to Black Egg and is now beating up on THK. While Graz is on platforms phase. Had a very clean Radiance fight so far. Let's hope it stays that way. When he gets the God pattern. Yeah, that should be it. Where's double lasers in my runs? That's very, very nice for Graz.
Chat pointing out that it's like between with the deep nest options they had, I don't really think there is a better play. They're both very valid.
Yeah, I can definitely agree just saying this was bad luck. I don't want to write this down as a mistake from Graz. It was bad luck.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
especially
see.
with not being able to do the skip through B stun.
It turns out just going from distant village, not doing beast and checking Weaver's Den into the totem, that would have been the god play.
Yeah.
Good. But it's much easier to say this once you've already seen where the majors are.
Absolutely.
Let's see how Dadik does on this platform phase. Hopefully a nice cycle like Raz.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I should not have spoken. This is horrible.
Yeah, this is pretty bad.
Okay, this should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, taking it slow because on 3 HP, there's always the fear of laser falling to void, and you have to start over.
Yeah. And GG's Dadik.
Yeah, we're going to need our streamer to pull people in from Tourney waiting if possible.
GG's, everybody.
GG's.
This was an amazing race.
Yes.
Triple gimmicks? Like, how can not be? Triple gimmicks, Maso Seed. all the makings of a content race, I hope.
Really, the
I don't know. I
biggest
feel like
difference...
Maso didn't give us too much of a Maso seed this time. Nothing at Birthplace Egg, like. What are we even
I was
doing?
disappointed on that. I'm not gonna lie. The difference here, one of the biggest differences was that Kuro aPress did the dark side of Deep Nest first and found that crystal heart where
Wait, what did Graz and Dadik go Deep Nest from the right side?
Yeah, they
Yes,
did light side first.
They did light side first.
That I don't know. Like,
they full cleared tramway before going.
Full cleared tramway? Oh
Yep.
no.
Yeah, that's rough.
That's just rando. That's just rando. I don't know. Like, I feel like, because I don't know if, like, Graz and Dadik, did you guys find DV Stag?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually,
Yeah.
Deep Nest
First thing.
from DV Stack.
Yeah, I feel like with DV Stack Lantern, you definitely go from the dark side. I feel like that's the, like, I don't know. But I mean, like, again, that's just random. It could have easily just been Zod Idol. You know what I mean?
Deep Nest Vessel Fragment.
Could have been, yeah.
It could have gone the other way.
Yeah, it could have gone the other way very easily. Yeah, that's fun though. Honestly, this is a pretty fun scene. Yeah.
Shout out the claw locations.
Yes.
Amazing.
No, I told AP because our previous race, Claw was at Soul Master. I was like,
yeah, it like basically was again.
What are the odds? What are the
Yeah.
odds that Claw is at Soul Master again? And then yeah, like it was basically
Key at Soul Master and then Claw at Shade Soul Norman. Like,
and as stupid as that was, both teams were within 2 minutes of each other on both claws. Like nobody had an advantage for this.
Yeah.
When we saw the left claw from Kuro, we already had, I think Dadik was in Sanctum.
Oh yeah, because like I think at that
the
point
dashes were like right at the same time too, pretty much.
I feel like there wasn't much to do. Like in general, I was like, I figured might as well just do Sanctum, and then like hope something is there, like a claw or whatever. But then
I could definitely tell there were times, Kuro, where you were struggling to find things to do.
yeah, because like
to do Lake of On.
Yeah, no, because like like map area rando, it's like like compared to like regular rando, it's like you have like I feel like when you go through the map in regular, like no
you know how
rando,
you're gonna split things
like
up.
yeah, you know how you're gonna split things up. You know how to get to places like automatically. You know what I mean? Like you automatically put it in your mind, like the back of your mind, like okay, this is where I'm gonna go, blah blah blah. Whereas like with map area rando, it's like, oh wait, where was the transition? Was it this one? Was it that one? And it's like it was fun. Like I'm not gonna lie, this was a really fun scene, and like everything. But yeah, I think that's why I was like half the time I was like, oh, okay, do I do it? Like where do I what do I do now? I think I asked AP a lot. Like okay, wait, what do I do now? It's just like yeah.
Yeah. Like Kuro, you did Grim, you did Shape of On, both earlier than Blue Team did.
But I don't feel like from our perspective, I don't think they were super early because it's like At that point, Green Path, what was left was just Shape of Un and Chio. What was left in Dirtmouth was just NMG and Grim Notch. Like we knew
agree.
that those were
Like,
pretty
I
much
think
all that was
that
left.
Grim in particular, I think, was a good play. It was just more so that I was noting that those are things that you do when oftentimes you do when the other person has more things to do.
Yeah, I mean, we probably like part of it though is we didn't know who had more things to do because it was just going to be whoever found Basin first.
Yeah.
Which we ended up just going there from Tram, like finding it the guaranteed way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A random question.
Yeah.
Where is
AP and Kuro, did both of you kill Hornet?
Yeah,
Yes.
because yeah.
Which I
'cause,
mean,
like,
if there's any boss both of you are gonna kill, like Hornet takes no time.
like
He
yeah,
deserves it.
with full yeah, with full strength, full a bit like full shriek, everything. It's like barely a fight. It's a cutscene, honestly. But yeah, it's like half the time it was just like, oh, where do we go from where, and then like when I found Basin, the transition, like the Fort Canyon one that Graz is showing, like AP, like I just told AP, oh, this is where Basin transition is, stuff like that. It's a bit like it's just like, oh, like you remember like the transitions like you found like only 5 minutes ago. You don't remember the whole transition you found early on until you like check maps, I think, which kind of like slows down your rate of checks and all that stuff.
Yeah. And yes, Hidden Station Stag was very close for both teams. It was at the upper Soul Totem and Upper Crystal Peak.
Yeah, I
So
mean,
if you were
it
at
makes
Crystal
sense that
Peak,
neither of us got it. Like,
if you were at
Yeah.
Crystal Peak a little bit differently, you get that.
yeah,
Because we found
Like-
our first peak like find was C dash entrance, which is like we didn't have C dash, we don't have right claw, so like you can't really do much there.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of all this, it was still expertly handled by all four runners. It was a great job on that.
Let's go.
Yes. So Kuro and aPress, you will go on to face the winner of me and Oko versus Jet and Math.
Exciting.
Yeah. I'm terrified of both matches.
Yeah, you got this, man.
I mean, it's a stacked tourney. This is just
stacked
It's
how.
a stack tourney. There's a lot of good teams.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
Sorry,
then
you got this, man. So you got this. Just drop a seed. That's all.
I wasn't the one who did the seeding. Let it be known. But Graz and Dadik, you'll be facing the winner of Lincoln Maddie versus Sawa Amy.
Should be fun. Let's go. Thanks.
Yeah, GG's. That was a really fun seat. Yeah, I'm glad we managed to do the gimmicks, like, for real.
Yeah, GG's.
Jeez.
Yes,
Yeah,
GG's.
GG's. And to everyone watching, don't go away anywhere too soon. We have another race in 20 minutes, and then I think 2 more races back to back afterwards.
Yes.
So it's going to be a day full of Hollow Knight.
Yes. The next match, let's see. Who's the next match?
It's Aiden and I versus Salamant and Frog in 20 minutes.
Should be a good match.
Hopefully.
nice. Good luck. Your match, Vale.
Thank you. Yeah, I guess we can close the stream for now. Once again, great job to the runners. And thanks to Masu for coming with me and to Marcus for restreaming.
Yes. Vale, thank you for coming with me and for helping me try to follow along with all of this nonsense in the most affectionate way possible. So, yeah, we will see Nail and Number on comms for that next match. Hopefully, we will see you all then.